Cardi B just got hit with a scandal so wild it could rewrite her entire career. This isn't just another messy headline or fan rumor. This time, the stakes are measured in millions, with a $50 million lawsuit threatening to drag half the hip-hop world into court. And it all started with whispers that never really died. Back in 2021, the industry couldn't stop talking about Saweetie and Offset. The timing was brutal. Saweetie had just broken up with Quavo after that infamous elevator video surfaced, showing the couple fighting over a Call of Duty case. What followed was a flood of speculation that she had been sneaking around with Offset while Cardi was still pregnant. No texts, no photos, no receipts, just whispers that fueled endless blogs. But because Offset's history of cheating was already public, people didn't hesitate to believe it. Then came Quavo's bar on Messy. F my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. Fans didn't even need to play detective. The internet instantly connected the dots to Offset, and overnight the rumor was stamped into music history. For a while, things cooled down. Migos split, Cardi and Offset went quiet, and Saweetie focused on her own brand. But rumors like these don't die, they linger in the background, waiting for the right spark. And that spark came when Offset sat down with Joe Budden. He didn't flat out confirm or deny anything, but his choice of words reignited old suspicions. Instead of calming things down, he added fuel, leaving fans more convinced than ever that something dirty had gone on behind the scenes. Then came DJ Academics, who turned the spark into a wildfire. He hopped on Twitch and dropped names without hesitation: Ari Fletcher, Chrysian Rock, and others, all allegedly tied to Offset in one way or another. Suddenly, this wasn't just about Cardi, Offset, and Saweetie anymore. It became a crossover scandal pulling in multiple fan bases. Ari, unwilling to let her name get tossed around for clout, fired back in the loudest way possible. A reported $50 million lawsuit claiming defamation and emotional damage. Now, this wasn't just messy gossip anymore, it was a legal bombshell. Just when it seemed like things couldn't get uglier, a new rumor erupted. A leaked intimate tape. The names attached: Offset and Saweetie. Some insiders whispered that Cardi herself had leaked it, as revenge, as strategy, or maybe both. The theory was that after years of public embarrassment, Cardi wanted to humiliate Offset and shatter Saweetie's polished image right before her album rollout. Whether true or not, the whispers changed everything. What had been gossip turned into allegations of calculated sabotage. That's when Saweetie went from silent to savage. She wasn't just subtweeting or throwing shade, she went straight to court. Reports say her lawsuit claims defamation, intentional emotional harm, and serious career damage, pointing to lost sponsorships and canceled deals. And in a shocking twist, Quavo might actually be called to testify. Imagine her ex-boyfriend taking the stand, possibly holding onto old receipts, texts, and screenshots that confirm the very rumors fans have been debating since 2021. That alone could blow this case wide open. The potential witness list is even crazier. Blueface is already chiming in online, adding fuel by saying Chrysian was also involved with Offset. Academics could be dragged in for amplifying rumors that damaged Saweetie's brand. And Offset's own shady comments about Cardi's rumored fling with NFL star Stephon Diggs might end up being used as courtroom evidence of malice. It's less like a trial and more like a messy festival lineup of rap's most controversial names. But then came an even darker twist. Word spread that the leak might not have come from Cardi directly. Instead, people started whispering that someone in her own camp, a former assistant, was responsible. This person allegedly had access to her files and may have passed the tape along, either for clout or payback. Some believe this is just a cover story, while others think it's betrayal at the deepest level. Either way, it cracks the case wide open, because legally, even if Cardi didn't personally press send, she could still be held liable for negligence. That makes her vulnerable no matter which version of the story plays out. And it doesn't stop there. Another rumor claims a third-party courier, a female rapper or a fashion influencer tied to both women, might have delivered the clip to blogs. If that name ever drops, the betrayal angle will explode, because it suggests this wasn't just revenge. It could have been part of a larger scheme to pit Cardi and Saweetie against each other, weakening both their brands at the same time. Fans are already pointing fingers at rivals who've stayed suspiciously quiet through the chaos. Behind the gossip, the legal reality is brutal. Saweetie's team is reportedly already pulling digital forensic evidence. IP addresses, cloud logs, private messages. They're aiming to prove Cardi or someone in her circle was behind the leak. And rumors say they even have texts between Offset and Saweetie suggesting intimacy did happen. If those ever hit the courtroom, the fallout would be nuclear. We're talking broken marriages, collapsed endorsements, and reputations that may never recover. The stakes here are higher than most people realize. In California, leaking intimate images without consent can be considered a crime, not just a civil case. That means Cardi could face not only a financial judgment, but potentially criminal penalties. Offset isn't safe either. With his career already shaky after Migos, labels and sponsors won't want the baggage of a lawsuit this toxic. At this point, the industry is split. Some believe Cardi is being set up by someone close to her, betrayed from within. Others think she orchestrated the whole thing but is scrambling for cover. Either way, it's spiraled into something much bigger than a cheating rumor. This is loyalty, betrayal, money, and survival all colliding at once. And here's the kicker. If this lawsuit actually makes it to trial, we're talking about an avalanche of receipts. Screenshots, texts, DMS, sworn testimony. The kind of messy, career-ending secrets that usually stay buried will be dragged into the light. It's the kind of case that doesn't just end scandals, it rewrites careers. So here's the question. Did Cardi really leak that tape as revenge? Was she betrayed by someone in her own camp? Or is this an even bigger industry play, designed to take both her and Saweetie down? Because one thing is certain. If even a single domino falls, the fallout will be catastrophic. This isn't just another celebrity rumor. It could be the scandal that changes hip-hop forever. What do you think? Did Cardi mastermind it, or was she set up? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this saga is far from over. Every new detail makes it messier, and if this does go to court, the truth could be stranger than any of the rumors we've heard so far.